Episode 71. The Three Guilds people finally didn't give chase. Yishu let out a long breath, took off his headset, and looked behind him. He'd long since sensed the crowd of people gathered behind him.
Brother, you're a beast. Just luck.
What did it drop?
Got a bloody rifle.
Yishu explained that as soon as he saw the equipment drop, he immediately called dibs. Tianqi and the others saw this, and, of course, they wouldn't dream of competing with Brother Expert for the loot. But what about those three newbies? In Glory, there's no such thing as soul-bound gear. Even if you can't use a piece of equipment yourself, you can always grab it and sell it for cash. So, running a dungeon with a random pickup group in Glory is a recipe for chaos. If you're hoping to get good gear, a pug is definitely not the way to go. If you have specific needs, then you go to a guild, or you call up friends and family. That's how you form a party that always prioritizes class composition. In a random pickup group, that's just a place to grind for experience and cash. So, when Tianqi and the others heard Yeshu's request, they didn't roll for the item, but they didn't give up either. They were waiting to see what the three strangers would do. If any of them rolled for the item, then they could roll as well, helping Brother Expert win it back. They have the numbers, so their odds are still better. But as it turned out, their worries were unfounded. Those three gave up on the Crimson Rifle just as quickly. After Tianqi and the others gave up in turn, the bloody rifle finally ended up in Lord Grimm's pocket. Before anyone could get a good look at the other loot, Brother Expert was already urging them to hurry up. Everyone just rolled for the items haphazardly, and they were gone before they even noticed who got what. A field boss that only spawns 3 times a week sure drops loot with satisfying gusto. That last drop alone gave us 4 blue tier pieces, all level 25 gear. Honestly, that's just a case of bad luck. If your luck was red hot, a field boss could even drop orange gear. But by comparison, the first clear is what really makes it sweet. Look at those 3 major guilds, practically foaming at the mouth. It's hardly just about 4 measly blue items being snatched, is it? Tianqi and the others couldn't stop admiring their names on the leaderboard, delighted, grinning from ear to ear. As for Yishu, he was also getting mobbed by a crowd. He managed to extricate himself, exchanged a few obligatory words, but since they weren't really close, the conversation was just idle chatter. Seeing there was nothing more to watch, the onlookers eventually drifted away. Only Chen Guo remained standing there.
Hey boss.
Yishu called out, checked the time, and hurriedly logged off and shut down his computer.
I'll head to the front desk.
It was almost 11, time for Yishu to take the night shift. Chen Guo looked at Yeshu's state and didn't have the heart to say that she hadn't actually called him over to take his shift, but to watch the show. By 11 o'clock, the internet cafe had quieted down considerably. Many of the people who had just been crowding around Yeshu to watch the spectacle logged off and left. The new Glory server was still hot, but people still had their studies and jobs to attend to. There were never that many folks with the free time to game all night long. As the staff finished their shift and left, Shenguo felt the internet cafe grow even more desolate. Only Yeshu remained at the front desk, sitting alone inside the counter. Shenguo walked over and saw that the guy was already back in the game. She was utterly, completely, 100% done with this guy. What a hopeless, game-obsessed shut-in. Chen Guo walked over to another corner of the internet cafe, still full of disdain. There, she saw Tang Ru also hunched over a computer, completely absorbed in the game. The screen's light flickered across her face, but Tang Ru didn't even blink. Chen Guo walked over and saw Tang Ru still grinding away at her quest. The poor girl had logged on during the evening rush hour, making her task a real slog. Now, with fewer players online, things had finally eased up a bit. She was in the middle of her fun when Chen Guo patted her head. Tang Ru turned to look at her and asked loudly,
"What is it?"
Chen Guo pulled out her earbuds.
"It's 11 o'clock. It's already 11. I had no idea. What level are you at now? Level 6.
Due to the peak hour traffic, Tang Ru's leveling progress on this quest was genuinely slow.
Aren't you going to bed yet? You go ahead. I'll be there in a bit."
Tang Ru put her headphones back on and returned to the world of the game.
"I'm heading off then. Get some rest soon."
Chen Guo spoke, but Tang Ru didn't react at all. Clearly, with her headphones on, she couldn't hear a word Chen Guo was saying. As she walked away, Chen Guo felt a bit lost. She used to be the most glory-obsessed person in the internet cafe, but now, with Ye Shu here and Tang Ru getting swept up in it too, watching their fervor made her feel positively unprofessional. Lost in her thoughts, Shen Guo nonetheless headed back upstairs to her room to rest. The internet cafe had truly become a place with no idlers left. Everyone was seated at their own stations, focused entirely on their games. After Yi Shu logged back into the game, Tianqi and the others immediately sent him messages. They'd seen their expert brother suddenly go offline and were worried something had happened.
I'm fine, but you all need to be careful.
Whatever.
Tianqi and the others were utterly dismissive. To be honest, their current attitude was largely shaped by their time with Ye Shu. They used to worship the top players from the 3 major guilds like gods. But after running with Ye Shu a few times, they realized their old perspective was far too narrow. Compared to this guy, those others weren't even fit to be called gods. Now, after successfully following the expert to snatch a boss from the 3 major guilds, these guys practically felt like they were stepping all over them. Their sense of triumph far outweighed any lingering concern. As for the little girl Chen Yu and guys like Steamed Bun Invasion, these newbies still had no clue just how serious things were. They were just happy to get the gear they'd been given.
I'm heading back to town first.
Respectful. Take care, brother expert.
Everyone, be careful.
After reminding a few more people, Ye Shu steered Lord Grimm back toward Bull's town. The safe zone in the town was now completely immune to any attack. Ye Shu casually tossed Lord Grimm aside and opened the equipment editor. He imported the newly acquired bloody rifle directly into the equipment editor. The last couple of days of gathering materials have gone quite smoothly. Several components of the Myriad Manifestations umbrella are ready for an upgrade. With the schematic opened and the umbrella canopy fully extended, Ye Shu began to carefully detach the fabric panels. The umbrella canopy consisted of 8 separate panels, each slotted into the ribs to form a complete surface. He selected one of the 8 canopy panels at random and placed it into the replication template frame. On the other side, in the material slot, Ye Shu input 5 strands of strong spider silk. The replication began. Once the progress bar finished, the 5 strands of strong spider silk had been woven into the shape of a parasol canopy. The process was repeated 7 more times, resulting in 8 umbrella canopies woven from the powerful spider silk. The new canopy was reattached, followed by the firearm and the hidden blade. The umbrella shaft was disassembled into 2 parts, the shaft itself and the hidden sword within it. Both would serve as templates for replication. The materials added to replicate the rod were the bloody rifle and the scabbard from the skeleton warrior parts, while the hidden blade was made using the skeleton warrior components. Click to copy, complete. Then, with the utmost care, he installed the new component back into the Myriad Manifestations umbrella. Ye Shu performed the entire process with great care, but it didn't look particularly difficult. It was just a matter of disassembling and reassembling the umbrella and clicking copy. But if there hadn't been the original template for the Myriad Manifestations umbrella, where would the copy function have come from?